This is another devlog for my sand surfing roguelike game, Dune. I have been making some finishing touches to the Windy Expanse, first of which being making a unique model for the glassing beam. I wanted the model to look more sci-fi-esque and technologically advanced than the rest of the models in the game, and I ended up going for a sort of railgun-like design with the two prongs and put some capacitors on the back. Now, I couldn't just have the glassing beam be the one and only weapon on the battleship. It needs to be more intimidating and capable of dealing damage to the player than simply creating a wall in front of them. So for the rest of the armaments, I added 4 extra artillery cannons onto the ship. The spread on these is significantly greater than other artillery cannons. In addition, I re-implemented homing missiles for the ship to use in close quarters combat. All of these weapons have a massive range of 500 meters, which is over twice the range of the cannons that normal ships have. And finally, for the weaponry that the battleship will have, there is also a plow on the front that will deal damage to the player. This is also to clear away any glass that will be in the ship's way, because in testing, it kind of got caught on its own beam a lot of the time. The battleship is also the fastest enemy in the game now, moving at 80 meters per second. This is twice as fast as any other enemy in the game, and in playtesting, I usually travel at around 60 meters per second at most. This speed is to ensure that the battleship catches up to the player, especially since they spawn 2 kilometers away from you anytime that your notoriety reaches the threshold. Speaking of which, the notoriety mechanic has been implemented. Any enemy that you defeat in the Windy Expanse adds to your notoriety score. Whenever that score reaches 5, it spawns in a battleship that will chase you as long as you remain in the region. This means that as long as you continue to destroy other ships, they will keep spawning, and eventually you will be chased down by 3 or more of them, and you will be forced to leave. I have also made a few other minor changes. For instance, the beam now has sound associated with it. All of the items now have proper spawn weights for merchants. Watchtowers are now actually defeatable. And I have made it easier for me to add new items to the game. This should wrap up all of the content for the Windy Expanse. It was always going to be a fairly empty and simple region, which is a nice contrast compared to the other regions in the game, like the next one. For the next region, I want to add the Oasis, which will feature a lot of ruined man-made structures and including parkour segments using the new board physics. This region will have many more obstacles and objects scattered about, and will mark the halfway point for your journey to the end of the game. You will be able to catch a glimpse of this region in my next devlog, where I plan to have a lot of the scenery and modeling done for the structures and trees that will be found there. But until then, see ya.